I mean, different people have different emotions when they're starting something. And when you get that, oh, we've got $1 million loss, what's the actual feelings that kind of bubble up for you when you're going through those experiences?
Two great questions. No one ever asked me, what's it feel like to start? I was terrified, honestly. 27, a mortgage, a young wife with two kids. I just had a kid, 1.5-year-old little boy at the time, and then I had one on the way. When
You're
I
crazy.
started. So it was, and we had a dog. Everything you can have going on in life, we had going on. But I knew as life went on, we would just get more busy. The kids get
That's
into
right,
sports,
yeah.
they get into high school, and it would be harder for me to take big swings. And so we did it. My wife is an angel, and she supported me. We, for the first 8 months, I got more doors shut in my face and more people laughing at me. I even had friends that, were like, dude, you're crazy. What are you doing? Because I left an amazing thing. It was a family company that was doing really well. I had a dream job. I got paid well. They treated me awesome. I wanted to scratch an itch. And so it was terrifying. There's a illustration out there somewhere that shows the life of an entrepreneur or a startup.
Yeah.
It's like up, down, around, that's exactly what it is. It's a million different emotions. When you win, there's no better high. When you lose, there's no worse low. Super lonely and a lot of people probably say depressed. I was probably depressed for 12 months. I don't really think of it like that. I just think I had to take 12 months to, figure it out. So, yeah, it's a wild ride for sure. Definitely a wild ride.
And part of the reason I'm asking these questions is, when in the pre-interview you said, we can be pretty open, and it is so. And I'm curious. I'll tell you something I've experienced is you're sort of in a haze at let's say for that 12-month period as things are really tough. The doors are closing, 12 doors closed, but then one half open. So then you're like, okay, I got to keep going now.
Yep, absolutely.
And then you look back from that 12-month and you realize, and I don't know if the word's depression or I don't know what it actually is, but you kind of look back, you went, man, it was actually harder on me. I've looked back and realized it was harder on me than I thought it was. When you're in it, you're kind of just in a haze. When you look back, you went, whoa, that was not easy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was in a real dark place. I would say it was probably 18 months really, because we had won our first job about 8 or 9 months in after starting the company. And the first job lost $30,000. It lost, I think it was a $300,000 job. So it lost 10%. And so I'm sitting here thinking, what am I doing? Not only did I not pay for my expenses, I cost myself 30 grand on the very first one. And so you can really quickly get in a dark place mentally. And there was other stuff going on at the time, and I just kept going. There's nothing else. You always hear people say, just don't stop, just keep going, one foot in front of the other. There's nothing else you can do. What am I going to do? I'm going to not keep trying and end up homeless or have to go work. I didn't want to go work for somebody else again after starting my own thing. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm open and honest about it because I kind of want to give other people hope, but B, it doesn't sting so bad to have $1 million loss when you know your purpose. And my purpose isn't to stack millions of dollars over my life. I mean, yeah, it's a goal. I'd love to do that. It's fun. I like money. I like nice things, but my purpose is a lot bigger than that. And I'm all about losing in the short term to win in the long term. And I think the more people we impact in a positive way, the more, our motto is we're trying to make the mining industry a better place. The more we do that, the better I feel about it. Happier I am in life.
I have to say, Keaton, I'm very happy though to be and have that because obviously it's when someone comes on here and they're honest, it frustrates me quite honestly when I see people come on that have started companies and they almost bypass. They say about keep working, keep going, but different personalities also are applicable and people, it can get quite dark and lonely and all those things. And if you at least know that that's part of it going in, when it happens to you, you have a chance of getting through it. Because most companies fail within the first 18 months. That's when they go, because everybody has to experience that. It's the only way to get it. And so, yeah, I think it's just, I know for sure there'll be people that watch it that just go, oh, okay, so you don't have to be all positive, because sometimes it's just not. It's just not.
What I would add here is you're never ready, right? Like my
Right.
mom and dad even question it. They're like, well, do you think you're ready? You know, you're 27. Why don't you wait a few years to get some more experience? I'm never going to be ready.
Never.
You know? I could be 40 years old, amazing experience, have $1 million saved up in the bank. I'm still not ready. You're going to have to go through those bumps and bruises and take the first 18 months on the chin. And guess what? The losses only get bigger after the first 8.
The stakes get higher.
Yeah. Losing 30 grand now, that's no big deal. I'd rather see that happen than a lot of different things, but you just got to get through it. And I think the motivating factor for me is knowing how short life is. You know, we're pretty young guys. We may not have another 40 years of life. So, why not go for it? What do we have to lose?